Hey guys, it's Marcus Learning with Marcus, and in this video I'm going to be talking about what I've been doing in this past month of language learning. So over the past month I've been pretty busy with my language learning because it's summer and I don't have any school, so I can focus a lot of my attention on languages. So what have I been doing? Well, I started reviewing my Malay because I had done some last year, as I've mentioned before, and I would like to relearn it because I finished Indonesian, so I would like to start again with my Malay. I haven't finished reviewing all of it yet, but I intend to start learning new material and finish it by the end of the year. I've also started Punjabi, and I really like this language because it's close to Hindi, and with the course I'm using, it uses the script that's closest to the Arabic script, which I already know, so it's easy for me to read, and I really like the language and how it sounds. I've also started to learn Javanese, which is a very interesting language that I talked about in my last video, and if you want to know what Javanese is, I'll put a link to that video in the description. Also, I had tailored my expectations for German because when I first started German, as you'll see in my last month update, I thought it was going to be relatively easy, and I was hoping to get it done by October, but I realized that it's kind of difficult, at least for me, so I am adjusting my expectations and when I want to finish it by, and hopefully by the end of the year I'll be finished this language. And also, I don't have many people to speak German with, so it's not going to be a priority language, but I still want to learn it at a decent rate and retain a lot of it. So something new in this video is I asked you guys on Instagram what languages are you learning this summer and why. So I'm going to read some of your comments now. Okay, Alex said Portuguese because it sounds nice, and I'm with you on that one. I love the sound of Portuguese. It's really fun to speak too. Okay, another person said sign language because they love that language, and I am also with you on that one. Sign language is one of my favorite languages because it's so different from verbal languages, and it's so expressive, and you use your facial expressions and everything, and it's so fun. Another person said Haitian Creole because there is a need in our area, which is South Jersey, and that's pretty awesome because Haitian Creole is not spoken by many people, but I hear it's really fun to learn, so keep up the good work. Another person said for the rest of the summer they're going to be learning Polish, Icelandic, Portuguese, and Ukrainian, and I think that's pretty cool. And also that person is already learning Urdu, Greek, Hausa, and Ancient Egyptian. And I've talked with this person a lot on Instagram, and he's really cool with all the languages that he's learning. I think he's up to like 26 or 27, so I give props to that guy. Another person said, I'm learning Russian and ASL so I can seize the opportunity to preach where there's a need, in domestic and internationally. And if you don't know what preach means, we are Jehovah's Witnesses, so part of our worship is to go preach and teach the Bible to people, and we do it in many languages, and like this person is going to do, we also do it in sign language, and sign languages all over the world. In over 80 sign languages. Another person said they're learning British sign language, and they went to a British convention this past weekend, which I think is really cool because I always found it interesting how there are different sign languages depending on the country, because I know some languages, like Spanish for instance, you can speak Spanish in many different countries, but with ASL it's more regionalized, so we have American Sign Language, but then if you go over to Britain, you don't speak the same, or you don't sign the same, you sign British Sign Language. So I think that's really cool that you're learning that, and sign language is very beneficial to learn. And finally, someone said they're learning French and Swedish Sign Language, which I also find interesting. So keep up the good work, and I'm so glad to hear from all you guys and to see that you're using your summer to the full and to learn languages and to help people out. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. So what languages have you been learning this summer? I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. And don't forget to check out my last video on explaining Javanese language. And go over to my Instagram at Learning with Marcus so that you can always keep up to date with the questions I asked you guys and the foreign word of the days in many languages. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching again. And until next time, I'm Marcus from Learning with Marcus. See you guys in the next video.